So let's go over it once again. So this is an imposter deck with Vypper being a key card. At the end of the round, this card jumps into opponent's graveyard and starts eating there. Banishing lowest cost card one by one, so each turn it's supposed to be eating only one card. And if Vypper is only card in the graveyard, it gets doomed and jumps back to your side of the board. So that's a lot of carryover for one card, 7 points. But what if you discard this card immediately into your graveyard, turn 1? Your graveyard is empty, the condition checks out, Vypper is the only card, it jumps into your opponent's side of the board, and that's where the beauty of Imposter, Damien giving you another Imposter, coup de grace, copying the Vypper comes into play. You start copying Vypper and you'll end up with, like, I think 12 is the maximum number people got. You have Mandrake to reset, Damien, you have Idaran to spawn more copies. Idaran of course gives Doomed, so you are playing Purifies, you are playing double Spring Equinox. The card is like the greatest, right? So basically that's the idea, Tiny. I know that you were asking like what is happening. You fill your opponent's side of the board with one Vypper, but copying them you fill their graveyard in round 2 with like 7, 8 of them. And now let's go into the game once again. Always. I played quite a few games with the deck. Always first say. Don't need 2 Equinoxes. Mirror incoming. Yeah, lockdown. Famous lockdown, copying your units on the board. I remember this. So first of all, no Vypper. Second of all, he got Cantarella, right? We do this, and what are we saying goodbye to? I need it. If we're going off. We cover a novice. I didn't exactly pay attention. We can go. Yeah, I mean, no Vypper in hand and no Defender in hand. Some components always lacking. Heatwave and Conceit, Defender. Oh, we can Equinox, so not that brutal to us. Do we fish for Defender now? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, we had 3 cards to hit and 3 cards to miss. This allows us to play another copy. And now we start blasting naked units. Dude, what the heck? Now we kinda regret not having Siegfried. How was your success with it, Pio? Okay, playing actual assassinations. That doesn't help. And then we started blasting, but the problem is leader puts them back row. So we are kinda sad nevertheless. Ah, wait, once again. How can one be so bad at the video game? The leader copies do not matter. Last none, GG's none. That's rather unlucky then. Wait. Did I copy on the last turn on this? Ah, yeah, counter is here. As I said, I'm just getting used to the deck. So that's about it. We finally won the round. I have a crap hand. I passed 5 cards down. I mean, where opponent played a card and passed. All Vyppers go out and 2-0. Yeah. It's the perfect deck for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not the most ideal combo, but we'll take it. No Siegfried, you say? If opponent is aware. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 2 turns they're jumping out. Good. Good. Wanna play Cantarella? Let's go. Let's go. No, that's not Cantar. Don't take my yeah, Siegfried though. Puts another thing into graveyard, so 1 more Vypper stays there. I mean, we have Royal Decree for Siegfried now. So Amazing. 4, 5, 6. And then we started blasting. Yeah, I don't know. That's something that a person who first came up with it needs to be very proud of. Shit is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Goodbye. Ah, okay, he has another mantra. The Purify animation, yeah, animations are quite good. Imagine not putting Damien into top of my deck. Onto the top of my deck. So he's almost there. And that's it. Dribbling. Shinmiri played this deck against me yesterday. I've beaten him in one turn. So this is the deck. It's as Stream would have called it. Stream would have called it. Go next deck. It's about going next immediately. I haven't played a game in a few days. Yeah, you missed something. And hi, Wholesome. Yeah, we were already out of playing the clown deck, but we are doing it in for educational purposes. So look, you know what Vypper does, right, Dribbling? You know that it jumps out when the graveyard is empty. Do you know that you can do this? Hello? Do you know what comes next? Next turn is the most crucial turn in this deck. So it's a 2-0 deck. Not exactly. It runs Siegfried. If we'd find Siegfried last game, we'd win, like, easily. There was no contest. We'd have like 35 points on board. Ah, he knew. So there we go. We start blasting now. We have Damien. We have Vidaran. I'd really love to play defender back row for Idaran. I acknowledge it. It was there. Wholesome PO, same color. I need to have to refresh and hope wholesome color change. They've been like that for ages now. Also, if person sets their color to something concrete, you cannot change it if I recall correctly. If you pick your color, it stays with ya in every chat. If you go /color. It's based on that, but also on every and each Gwent card that is like new to the card pool. Who misses Mr. Pepper Smile? Age of Empire 2 soundtrack finished, so we needed a new playlist. We might not have what it takes to win this one, chat. Snake Stream. We're playing the last game with it. Okay, so he decided to pass. I was getting worried already. Yeah, you just start blasting. Yeah, that's the problem. We missed Siegfried last round, last game, so we got a card advantage, but sadly enough, we missed Siegfried in like 7 cards that were there. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is 9 a decent amount? Gives us chance to save Roderick. I think it is. The most beautiful part, opponent at least spends something. Some opponents just play 3 shitty cards and get out. This one spends some. It reminds me of Orquist hand buff. Seems kind of degenerate deck I'd built. I approve. Yeah. Moors on Reddit posted this one. And then Redraim, Shinmiri, Shaggy already played it. So the deck is almost 2 days old now. So how are you getting first take on this side? You discard it from your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 2 turns we're getting there. Do we just put Siegfried on top? Crazy that it works. It treats as a condition if you are the only unit in the graveyard. Jump out. So like discarding is introduced into Gwent, and the card I'm kinda afraid that Vypper gonna get doomed immediately. A single consume. Yeah, I'd show you a highlight from yesterday when I played against Shinmiri. Shinmiri was playing Vypper deck and I was overwhelming hunger. He plays Vypper, he discards Vypper, I consume it, he concedes. I play against Silex, who was running Vypper. He plays Vypper, I consume it, Silex concedes. So yeah, that was fun yesterday. And Heatwave works the same. If you see your opponent playing Vypper immediately, just hope that you have Heatwave in your hand. Okay, he had Kirak Marine. I was considering that we potentially are getting cool on it. Or kill it somehow, not sure if there are other ways. Can decoy, yeah. You can decoy, but then you're playing decoy, so question is, what are you doing with your deck? Gwent feels like open beta. Yeah, I'm happy that they decided to introduce cards like Vypper, like V into the game. They can nerf them in a month or two, and it will be healthy for meta. But giving us this month, especially this month that is not competitive, it's amazing. This is the great introduction, like having those cards in non-competitive season. Very good. Give us more. That Colgrim deck that plays Colgrim for like plus 15 buffs, amazing. Neither of them deserve a nerf probably. People gonna complain, and it's gonna get nerfed. So there we go. Vypper's ready to go. His funniest part would have been if he just ignited that. I know that he's a devotion player, but ignite and just utilize them. Yeah, and those are kind of sound complaints. If you want normal decks, if you got used to Warriors and Shield Wall being played, I'd argue that Shield Wall is pretty much the same, but it has more components to it. Like, yeah, sometimes you're winning without duels because you decided to greet one card or another. You change the development of your engines, yada yada. But if you look how Monster suffered, if you look how Syndicate Swarm suffered from Shield Wall in the past 3 months, you can argue that Shield Wall is as toxic. And Zofei, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Witcher School of Rabbit. Wait a second. Are we getting them Vyppers back? Yeah, we do. Those are doomed already. If everything here would have been doomed, then there might have been an earlier pass for him. Jesus, how do you get 10? I think 12 is the perfect number. We still missed Ku and Stefan. If it had those two, we'd get 12. Or even more. Like, this is rookie numbers, I feel like. We wasted a turn playing Fisher. No, wait. No, not the Fisherkin. We did waste a turn, right? Basically, the defender is wasted turn and wasted space on the board. I like this. That you need to click like 3 times. Purify, cool. One of those is guaranteed now. He kept his card, yeah. Still 3 cards to go. CDP animations. I don't know. I've heard people. I do not lurk on like Runeterra and Hearthstone, but I've seen a topic upvoted pretty highly on Legends of Runeterra subreddit about animations. Or was it? Yeah, it was probably Twitter. Anyway, that animations of your opponent eat your rope time. And there we go. And there we go. We are done with the deck.